Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to GamePlaysNow. It's me, Joel. It's been about a month and a half since I've done anything on this channel. I took a nice long, what I thought well-deserved break. We finished up Resident Evil 4 in the last series. We're going to jump back into something even more old school and a lot more kid-friendly. Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Kong Quest for the Super Nintendo. I absolutely love the Donkey Kong franchise. And I thought, what better game to play from the Super Nintendo era than Donkey Kong Country 2. First one was fun. Second one got all the things that the first one did right and just really made them better. We're going to one-player this thing. Yeah, so if you've been living under a rock for like the past 20-odd years, Donkey Kong Country is a side-scroller. It's similar to that of like the old Mario games, except it's monkeys. I'm playing this through emulation, so this is actually going to be a bit of a fast playthrough in the sense that I'm going to try to collect everything I can, but I'm going to be doing lots of quick saves, so I'm not going to bother with the whole nonsense of being sent back if and when I die. So let's just get right into this game. Already we've got a hidden compartment here. What do we have here? I've kidnapped that lumbering fool Donkey Kong, and you will never see him again. Har, 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 Captain K. Rool. Oh, but he did leave a one-up balloon, so that's awfully friendly of him. I have not played the second one in a long time, so this should be fun, because it's, like I said, it's been a little while. There's bananas up there. How do we get those? I did recently play the first one on the Super Nintendo Classic, and it just made me just itch to play this one. Now I think we can, yeah, I thought there might be something secret there. A lot of fun mechanics in this one. I personally like this game out of all the Donkey Kong games, primarily because even though we're missing our star character of Donkey Kong, Dixie Kong is the best. You can glide with her. She's just awesome. How do I get you off? There we go. So like I said, we're not going to go for 100% completion, but you know, I know there's hidden. I feel like there's something hidden in there. I know there's hidden areas. Each level, I believe, has a DK coin. So we're gonna do what we can to find those, but I'm not gonna lose my mind trying to, you know. All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Can you jump, please? Okay, let's just keep rocking and rolling. Find the token. So each of these little hidden bonus levels has a mini objective, and it's usually like kill all the baddies or find the token. That was really easy, as to be expected at the beginning of the game. So a little bit of my history with this game. This game came out in '95, so I would have been around 9 years old. This was like, you know, and at that age, I think I might have had my original Game Boy by then. But I know there's a hidden thing there. Let's do our supercharge. But I wasn't allowed to have a console. I think I've said that before on this channel. So I had the Game Boy equivalents of these games, and actually, all things considered, you know, minus the whole not having the sweet color palette that you're seeing here in front of you, those were actually really good games. Donkey Kong Land instead of Donkey Kong Country. I think there were 3, and they somewhat replicated what they were going for the Super Nintendo counterparts, but they were their own games. Similar level styles. You know, with this one you start out on a pirate ship. The other one did too. So, and then given the, you know, technological limitations of the Game Boy, I think they did a fantastic job. But the Donkey Kong Country games have always been just amazing. Obviously, you know, graphically, they don't compare to anything what you see today, like Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, which I think is the latest iteration from the Donkey Kong games. But at the time, back in 1995, this was mind-blowing. You had these awesome layered graphics. I need Dixie Kong. Let me find out what's down here. So you have stuff happening in the foreground, you have stuff happening in the background, and that wasn't too common for Super Nintendo games. And this game and the one that came after, especially the one that came after it, we're talking about right around the end of the Super Nintendo's lifespan. Because the Nintendo 64 came out a year after this game came out, so there was still one more Donkey Kong Country game to come out for the Super Nintendo. I can't remember what year it came out, but I'm pretty sure it came out after the launch of the N64. So anyway, at this point in the life cycle of the Super Nintendo, they were really pushing it to the limit, and this series is a prime example of that. Ooh, I see you up there. Can we? Not yet. One thing I especially love about this game is the soundtrack. I have memories as a kid. My older brother, he had a friend who had a Super Nintendo. He'd go over and hang out and play, and I'd be all super jealous and stuff. But one of the things he did is my brother, I remember he got the whole soundtrack to this game on cassette. And I can't remember how exactly he did it. I don't know if his friend had the official soundtrack and he just ripped it, or if they just fired up every possible level and then just recorded it. I can't remember. So David, if you're watching, leave me a comment or just DM me like a good brother would. I love these drunken crocodiles on the ropes. We don't care. We're drunk. And again, this is like the pinnacle of platforming, in my opinion. I don't want to be like the guy who says, "Oh, they just don't make platformers like they used to," but it's kind of true. And Tropical Freeze wasn't bad. I didn't beat the game, but I also didn't keep the game. It was just different enough, and it was difficult. Oh, I love those bonus levels. We have to get a cannonball into a cannon to activate the cannon. It doesn't change up any of the things you have to do. It's just a unique way to get to the bonus level. Alright, one more. There you go. Alright, so periodically throughout the playthrough you're going to see some text at the bottom of the screen, and that's just going to be me just slamming the quick save button, so like that. Alright, let's do this thing. Another bonus level. Lots of bonus levels within this level. Collect the stars! Will do. I'm happy to be playing just a fun, silly platformer again. I mean, there's going to be some tough levels up ahead. We're going to get frustrated, but this run through should not last 20 odd levels or videos. Right. Ooh. Okay, so you kind of have to play that. Sweet. Yeah, there's actually a few levels where you have to play and beat the bonus level to get the DK coin. And I think, if I remember correctly, I think the DK coins, you can cash them in at some point later in the game. Monkey Museum, let's check that out. I think that's just... Come and say hello to your old Grandpappy Cranky. I'm back by popular demand to offer you my wealth of gameplay wisdom for this unnecessary sequel. I love this guy. He is so snarky. For just $5, you can buy my memoirs. What a dynamic and exciting life I've led. You'll be lucky to be in half as many games as I've been. It's true. He's in all of them. I hope you bought the Cranky Kong Country last year. I was the one who made it so successful, not that lumbering donkey. I'll box your ears if you don't listen this time. I reckon you should spend all your tokens here. Oh, I think he just gives you hints. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Like, it's been a while since I played this game, but not long enough that I don't remember at least some of the things that I need to remember. Wow, right out the gate, bonus level. Find the token! Yipes. Alright, so what I should have done was a quick save there. I think what I'm going to do... No, I can go back in. So here's what we'll do. We will do a quick... Actually, we'll do a quick save right at the beginning of the bonus level. Like this. Yeah, I just got to throw them. I can't slam them with it. Getting kind of nervous. And see, like, I don't know if you caught that at the end of that when you collect the coin, like it's spinning. Which again, back in the SNES days, that was like how do you do that? I like how they throw a curveball at you. They're like, no, not all the DK coins are going to be like at the end. Some will be right at the beginning. So you really have to watch out. But like the DK coins are really like the only thing that you like if you want to do full completion. That's really the only thing you have to get in each level. Like there's no banana counter. There's no there's nothing that tracks the Donkey Kong tokens. When am I gonna throw you at? There we go. I think yeah, in the Game Boy version of the game, I think that was the only way you could actually save your progress. Like there was no I forget what it is in this game. I think in the last one it was Funky Kong, where you know, every few levels you'd meet up with Funky Kong and then you could save your game. In Donkey Kong Land for the Game Boy, you had to collect all the Kong letters, which made it pretty difficult in later levels when you're like, I don't want to try to get that O, it's out of my reach, and if I die, I'm gonna... I remember getting, like, as a kid, very, very frustrated with that game. Like throw my Game Boy across the room. I think I did that a couple times. See, look at this, like the sun setting. Like we started off in the middle of the day, and it, like the sun, that's just, it's so cool. So cool. Woo! Some good platforming right there. Let's go ahead and do a quick save right here. We're just finding the token though. I think we're just hooking. Hooking and booking. There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I don't remember ever getting so frustrated with this game that I would like throw a controller across the room. Awesome. Oh, we're getting all the DK coins already. So, oh, we have Kong College now. Is this where you save? Hello, dearies. I'm not going to read a voice. I'm Mrs. Wrinkly Kong, headmistress here at Kong College. Teaching courses. Oh, okay, so you do save your game there. I think the first one's a freebie, but eventually she charges you. But again, we're running on emulation here. We're not doing any vid capture on an old school Super Nintendo. Which you can also see, like, if you know this game, the graphics are a little, I don't know if it's better or worse. Like, I put on, like, the Super Eagle whatever setting, which kind of takes all of the pixels and sort of rounds them out a little bit. In a way, it kind of makes gameplay, like, a little bit smoother, I think. I don't know if it makes it look any better. Was that worth it? It was just those little coin thingies? Alright, whatever. Yeah, so... depending on your taste, might be a good thing, might be a bad thing. I don't know. This game, one of the things this game did really well was that it introduced you to a concept of a level. And in this case, you're like inside of I guess a sunken ship. So it's your first water level, but there's... oh, crap. There's other ones coming up that look and play similar, but they introduce new elements to it with the stuff rising and falling. Which I won't give anything away, but you know, just very good pacing. Okay, oh, I think this is a bonus level here. We got the swordfish. They all have names. I don't remember what their names are, but this is the swordfish. 10 points if you can figure out and tell me in the comments what the name of the swordfish is, because I don't remember. I did not prepare at all for this. Boy. Oh boy. I should have done a quick save. Should have done a quick save. Still have some time. I feel like it's gonna be in the top right. Ooh, I see it. I see it. Can we get it? We can get it. Yes, we can. Whew. Do a little savey save. I think this game features more animal companions than the first one did. Okay, there's just so many areas in here where I feel there's like a hidden spot. Yeah, we can't take the swordfish. But I'm pretty sure the DK coin on this level is like you have to like swim through a crate. It's weird. Like on these levels, the developers were like, hit detection on the background. Ah, we don't care. It's part of the fun, which I mean it is, because it makes you, kind of forces you to explore, and then you find things like another swordfish. Ooh, is there something back here for us? Some coins, some bananas. Okay. Ah! Okay, well he's not going anywhere. Take you out. You know, I've never really been a fan of water levels in video games. Just because the controls are... There's never been like just a video game where you're in the water and you're like, this feels right. Donkey Kong... The Donkey Kong games, they come close. Ah! Shoot. Where did I just... Alright, that's where that was. We're not going to get the Donkey Kong coin. Unfortunately, that kind of stinks. Like, I guess there's no way to go back and get that. I kind of remember that being where that was. Oh well. If we, like, really get, like, into this game, I might come back and try to get that, but I'm not going to worry too much about such things. I think we're going to knock out the first world in the first video, because we've got like one more level to go. Swanky's Bonus Bonanza. I think you can win stuff here. Give them a big hand, folks. Good evening. I'm Swanky Kong, and you're tonight's contestants on my Bonanza. It's easy to play. Just pick a game, and you're away. All right. I think it's, what's my name? Well, Swanky. That's what I was looking for. Next one, please. What is the first enemy that you see in the game? I think it's a furry rat. Yeah. Yes, let's play on. What is the name of this area of the island? Gangplank Galleon? Yes. Alright, so I guess this is a way you can earn lives by spending the coins. I'm not going to bother. It's a freebie. We all got to see it, so... Top Sail Trouble is another climbing type level. Ooh, and we get the first snake. Let's save it. This guy is so cool because you get to like his super move is like a super jump, which is just super rad. The movements, like just without jumping, are a little odd, but you know, I feel it's probably intentional. And up we go. Yeah. And up we go. Nope, nothing there. Alright. Not only the music, but just the sound. Sound effects in this game are so solid. Again, we're talking 1995 Super Nintendo. The same system that had Super Mario World and Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Of course, Mario World I think was a launch title, so you can't be too harsh on that one. There is a fly that is just has a death wish in this room right now. But just, I mean, this, you've got the music, and then you've got the, like, wind and rain. It's just good stuff. I don't think there's anything for us that way. Like, this, nuts. I was just about to say, like, how basically this whole game rides upon... There's our first death, and I don't think I quick-saved recently. There's a bonus there! We missed that. I was about to say how, like, this whole game, the only character that really matters is Dixie. Like, Diddy's just kind of like your character that you hang on to so you don't die. Can we swap characters on the ropes? No, we cannot. We're gonna go ahead and swap here, though. And I think our bonus level is somewhere... here? No. How about here? No, darn. I think this just gets you past part of this part of the level. Ah, darn. And that's where I needed to be. Dixie, I need you. Whatever. Cool. All right, Joel. This is where we're gonna start doing quick saves. Why is this fly? Man. Alright. No more shenanigans. We're gonna just zip right through. I'm gonna take you out. We're just gonna use Dixie. Ooh. Hello. I think I would have skipped you otherwise, so we're gonna hang out with Dixie going just no corners cutting. Corners cutting? I'm gonna cut corners. This is, I didn't even read that. Is this just to find the token? I think it is. There we go. I mean, it wouldn't have been impossible to take those dragonflies out, but there wasn't a whole lot of time to do it. Save. Let's do that. Alright, I think that... I mean, I know this is roughly where we died before. There's the DK coin. Hello. I think we're near the end of the level. And we'll have our first boss fight. There's, I mean, you know, there's already some challenge in this game. So we just died a couple times. Funky Flights 2. I love this song! Anyway, looking good, my dudes. I missed all that text. You can use him to get around to different worlds, I think. Like, to go back. So again, man, this fly. He wants to be part of the video. Crow's Nest. Yeah, so we can use Funky if we need to go back and say, you know, we do want to get all of the DK coins or something. Alright. This is pretty straightforward. Just chuck eggs at the buzzard with the pirate hat. I think I like the focus on the whole like pirate theme of this game versus the jungle theme of the first one. I mean, I love the jungle theme too, but this one just fits so much better. 3, alright. It's not your traditional hit him 3 times. How about 4? Yep. There you go. And we got our 10th coin, and we beat the first world in under 30 minutes. That's pretty good. So the next world we will hit the next time we play will be Crocodile Cauldron. So thanks for joining. I hope you stick around. If you're new to the channel, if you came across this and you're like, all right, Donkey Kong Country 2, this channel's still pretty young. Been doing this for a little over a year. If you like it, like the video, so that lets me know that people like this. Consider subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. That would help my channel out a bunch. If there's a video that you'd like to see played on this channel, hit me up in the comments below, and I'll probably do it if it's within reason. I also do like once and done videos. I don't do just Let's Plays, even though that's like mainly what I do. There's also a Facebook page, which I will post the link for that in the description. And that's it. So welcome to the channel. Welcome to Donkey Kong Country 2. Until next week, see ya.